Hey guys, so I'm back today, and I know it's been a really long time, and I apologize for that, but life gets in the way sometimes, and there's really nothing you can do about it, but I'm back now, hopefully, and I'm here with a book haul, which is awesome. Now, this is like a collective book haul. I have close to 40 books, if not over that. Since I've been gone for a couple months, I've been getting a lot of books, and I'm just gonna jump right into it because I don't want this haul to be really long. So first, I'd like to apologize again for the lighting. It's kind of a crappy day out today, and it's also Christmas Eve, so that's awesome. But I apologize for the lighting. I apologize for being gone for so long, and I'm just gonna get right into it now. So the first set of books I have, it's actually quite a bit, I got from bookoutlet.com. It's like my new best friend ever. I love it so much, so here we go. The first book I got is actually a manga, and I've been wanting to get into mangas. So I saw this one, and I just decided to start with it, and I have already read it, and it was actually quite enjoyable. It's called Dance of the Vampire Bund by Nozomu Tamaki. So, and this is for mature readers, I guess. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this series so far. First volume, pretty good. The next book I got is The Ranger's Apprentice, Book 1, The Ruins of Gorlin, or something like that. I've been wanting to get into this series. People say it's really good, and there's a lot of books in this series too. So the next book I got is Bruiser by Neal Shusterman. I know Raylene from Padfoot and Prawn 07 really enjoyed this book, so I decided to grab it. Next book I got is Unearthly by Cynthia Hand, and this cover is gorgeous. I don't know, my lighting is not doing it justice whatsoever, but it looks so good. And again, Raylene from Padfoot and Prawn 07, she really enjoys this series as well, so I can't wait to get into it. The next three books I got are part of the series, and I've read the first one, and it's really good so far, and I love the covers. It's so simple, but I think it's called the Aborasen trilogy. I'm not entirely sure, but the first one is Sabriel, the second one is Lyriel, and the third one is Aborasen or something like that. These are all by Garth Nix, and it is a trilogy. The next book I got, I'm super excited for because I've been wanting to read it for so long, and it is The Perks of Being a Wallflower by Stephen Chbosky. I really don't need to say anything about this, but I'm super excited to read it. The next book I got, I was super excited to find on Book Outlet because I've been seeing it in the store, and it looks really good, so I cannot wait to read it. It is Shipbreaker by Paolo B. Cagalupi. I have no idea, but it won a bunch of awards, so I'm really excited to read this. The next two books I got are Cinder and Scarlet by Marissa Mayer, and I know I'm a little behind on this series. I have not read it yet, but I'm really hoping to read it soon. The next two books are also part of the series. The first one is The Iron Thorn, and the second one is The Nightmare Garden, and they're by Caitlin Kittredge. I'm sorry, I'm kind of messing up all these names, but I'm not entirely sure what this is about. I want to say it's steampunk, maybe, maybe not. I'm not sure. Never mind. The next one I got is part of a duology. I hauled the first one a few months back, and I haven't read it yet. I said I would, but I haven't read that yet. But I got the second one. It's Girl of Nightmares by Kendar Blake. It's the second one in Anna Dressed in Blood series. Then the next one I got is A Shadow in Bone by Leigh Bardugo. I'm so excited to read this. People say it's so good. So then the next one I got is Unravel Me by Tahara Mafi. I really don't need to say anything about this because the first one, Shatter Me, is freaking amazing. I'm so excited to read this one. I didn't realize how big it was, though. It's freaking huge. Then the next book I got is Everyday by David Levithan, and people say this book is really good, and I'm so excited to read it. Plus the cover is really gorgeous. Then the next book I got is Tiger's Quest by Colleen Houck. I hauled the other three in the series a while back. I think it was with Anna Dressed in Blood when I hauled it. But they didn't have the second one when I bought them, which really sucked for me, but they had it now, and I'm so excited. The next book I got is Crash and Burn by Michael Hassan, and again, Raylene from Pageant and Prawn 07 really likes this book, really enjoys it, and I read it, and it was so good, guys. Please go check this book out. Not a lot of people have read it, and it is so good. The next book I got is 10 by Gretchen McNeil. You can't really see it. There you go. This is a retelling of And Then There Were None by, what's her name? I forgot her name. But anyway, it was really enjoyable. I loved it. I had already read it. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. The deaths were gruesome and gory and intense, and I really enjoyed it. The next book I got is Everybody Sees the Ants by A.S. King. I am so excited to read this, guys. People say it's absolutely amazing, especially Raylene and Ariel from Arabesette. They really enjoyed this book, and I'm so excited to read it. The next book I got is a bit out of my zone, I guess you could say. It is an adult fiction book, a historical fiction book especially, but I've heard so many good things about it, so I decided to pick it up because it was like $5, whatever. So it's The Pillars of the Earth by Ken Follett. It's freaking huge. I don't know when I'm gonna get to it, but it was only $5. And then the last book I got from Book Outlet is Storm Dancer by Jay Kristoff, and I already read this. It was amazing. It's a Japanese, it takes place in Japan, and it has steampunk and fantasy and sword fighting and intense stuff like that. And it was so good. The next 4 books I got from randombuzzers.com. I've talked about this website a lot, and I really enjoy it. You can get free books, win giveaways, do all that fun stuff. So I got 4 books from there. The first one is Untold by Sarah Reese Brenning. It's the second book in the Unspoken series. The first one I absolutely loved, and it was so good. But I freaking hate that they did a cover change. The first one was freaking gorgeous. I absolutely loved it, and then, I mean, this one's not so bad. But then the next one I got is The Lovely and the Lost by Paige Morgan. This is the second book in the Beautiful and the Cursed series. There we go. The first one was really good. I really enjoyed it. I think I gave it like 4 out of 5 stars. It was really good, and I can't wait to read this one. Then the next one I got is Fallen by Lauren Kate. I've heard a lot of mixed reviews about this. Some people love it, some people hate it. I want to see for myself what this is about, but yeah. Then the last one I got from Random Buzzers is Chasing Shadows by Swati Avashti. Not entirely sure how to pronounce that name, but this looks so good. It's an arc, and it's a novel, obviously, but it also has like comics in it. It's so cool. Yeah, I'll show you. Like, the story continues in comics every once in a while, and then if you keep going, it will switch to actual book, like, reading, and then more comics. It's so freaking cool. I can't wait to read it. It looks so good. Then the next 2 books I actually got from Walmart, and the first one is Clockwork Prince by Cassandra Clare. I have Clockwork, oh my god, I was about to say Clockwork Orange. I do have that, but that's not what I'm talking about. I have Clockwork Angel, and I read it. I really enjoyed it. I have to reread it, though, because I don't really remember what happened in it. So before I read this, I'll have to read Clockwork Angel again. And then the second one I got from Walmart is Bitter Blue by Christian Cashore, and this is the 3rd one in the Graceling series, and I really love that series. Graceling was my favorite. That's the first one. This is the 3rd, and it's really big. I'm excited to read it, though, and I like how it has pictures in it. I love books with pictures in it. The next 2 books I got from Barnes & Noble, and the first one is Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. Guys, this book was freaking amazing. It was brilliant, and I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. I read it in a day. That's how good it was. It's, how many pages is this? Like, 400 pages? Yeah, like 400 pages, and I read it in a day. It was so good. If you haven't picked it up yet, please do, because it is freaking amazing. Then the second one I got from Barnes & Noble is Sick by Tom Levine. And I normally don't buy hardcovers at Barnes & Noble unless I, sorry, unless I know I'm gonna love it or if it's part of a series or something. But this just caught my eye because look at the cover. It's zombies. It's a zombie book. And I read it already, and I really enjoyed it. It's about these kids who get caught in the high school when, like, zombies kind of attack. It's not really zombies, like they're dead, but they're, sick or something, like rabies. But yeah, it's pretty gory and intense. I just like to point out that that's what the actual book cover looks like. I know, it's like the same exact thing, and I love when books do that. I think it's the coolest thing ever. And the next two I got, again, from Random Buzzers. I don't know why it wasn't with the other ones, but the first one is The Sorceress by Michael Scott, and it is the third one in the Secrets of the Immortal Nicholas Flamel series. And then the second one I got is The Spectacular Now by Tim Tharp. And I haven't read this yet, but I'm really, really excited to. Plus, I really want to see the movie. This is actually the movie cover, and it's really not that bad. And then the next set of books I got from Amazon, these are all books that I had pre-ordered, and they all came together because it was around the same time. So the first one is A Dance with Dragons by George R. R. Martin. This is the 5th book in the Song of Ice and Fire series. I've read the first 3. They're so good. Please pick them up. I know that they're daunting because of the size. But, come on, they're amazing. You gotta pick them up sometime. It smells so good. Then the next one I was so excited for, it is actually Hogwarts Library, and it's a box set of the 3 companions to the Harry Potter series. There is, hold on, Tales of Beedle the Bard, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, and Quidditch Through the Ages in this set. And they're beautiful, beautiful hardcovers. And I've read this one, Quidditch Through the Ages, and it was so enjoyable to read. I really, really enjoyed it. And they're just so cute. I love them. Then the final one that I had pre-ordered was Allegiant by Veronica Roth. And I read this one too. And the ending, man. So many feels. And the final 2 books I got for my birthday, which was in November, and the first one was Eleanor M. Park by Rainbow Rowell, and I read this, and it was so good. It was so sweet, so enjoyable of a read. I loved it so much. I definitely have to pick up the rest of her books, Rainbow Rowell's books, because I heard so many great things about attachments and Fangirl, and I can't wait to read those. And then the final book I got for my birthday is one that I've been wanting for a long time now, and I was so excited when I got it. My twin sister actually got it for me. She knows me so well. Yeah, I'm so excited. I'm actually currently reading this. I'm not very far into it, probably like 50 something pages, but it's so good so far, and it is dun, 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 The Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss. It is massive. It is so big. I didn't realize how big of a book this is. It's really tall, and it's like over 600 pages, and oh my god, I'm so daunted by it, but I cannot wait to see how this book goes for me. I am currently 54 pages into it. See, I knew it was in the 50s. I'm really enjoying it so far, which is awesome because I heard so many great things about this, and I cannot wait to see how this goes for me. So yeah, that was my book haul. That was a lot of books. I'm not gonna lie. I really hope this didn't end up being a really long video. We shall see though. Again, I apologize for not being around. I apologize for the lighting, and I really wanted to try this new setup that I have here, filming facing my bookshelf, because I never had a lot of room. If you saw my old videos, there's another bookshelf, which is what my laptop is sitting on right now. But yeah, I really wanted to try it and see how it goes. I don't know if I'll do it for other videos, but we shall see. I am getting a new bookshelf soon, which will be replacing my white one here. yeah, that I don't know when that will be, to be honest. I don't think it will be for Christmas. I really hope it is, but I don't think it will be. Anyway, I don't want this video to be really, really super long, and it's almost 20 minutes on this, unedited. Hopefully it's not that long. But anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope you have a very happy holiday. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, all that great fun stuff, and I will see you all next time. Bye.